Okay, here's a little video on installation of a kitchen sink. For this to work, your countertops would need to be done. And I went ahead and got this inside of. I'll just show you real quick where the folder is. Now you'll be getting it from Google Drive. So there's a little difference here, but let's assume you're in the shared file for Google Drive. I'm in appliances. So inside of appliances, you'll see kitchen sink. And then there's some other things in here too you're going to maybe want to use soon. Dishwasher and stove and those kind of things. So go ahead and get the kitchen sink and open that up. And so you see I brought that in there. We're not even going to measure it. We're just going to do kind of a rough in, kind of how we build our countertops, where I drew something not the correct size and then pulled it to the correct size. So just come over here to your sink base, draw a rectangle right on top of here. The important thing is that you're on face. Mine's acting a little goofy here. That's really goofy. That's really on. All right, I might have to go to plan B here. That should draw on there. So let's do this. Let me zoom in a little bit more. It's just not. Oh, there it goes. So I changed to a much purer top view and just kind of orbited and made sure that I was looking down on it, and then my rectangle cooperated. So it's really important that you just persevere here and try until you get something to work. And then you're going to go to push-pull. Notice that that's obviously not big enough for a sink, and we're going to push it down until it says on face. If you can't find that spot, then kind of spin around and go to the bottom edge of your countertop right there, and it should make a hole. And now you can see down in there, okay? And then what we're going to do is I'm going to put the sink in now. I might regret that here in a minute. But we need to spin it around. So we're going to rotate. So there could be some rounded spots on this possibly. So make sure you have a nice blue protractor when you're going to rotate this. Otherwise, it's going to turn it in a bad way. So I'm going to go 90. And then I'm going to put it on here. And I'm going to make sure that I get this corner. So that corner is actually touching the countertop, like so. And I'm going to just rough in, guess where it goes. And then I'm going to make some micro adjustments here. So now that I know it's touching the countertop, I can use this move tool, and I can move purely on the correct axis. So let's say I go this way on the red axis. You see I'm making sure that it's not too close to the back. You could also type a number in if you want to make micro adjustments. If you look in the bottom right corner of my screen, it says 1 7/8, which would actually move it too far forward. So I'm going to try 0.5, enter, and you can see it moved it just a hair forward. I can do that again. I'm going to move it again, 0.5, enter. So I'm just making those micro adjustments. That looks pretty good. You can do the same thing with left and right. And now if you go back to push-pull and we think about what we did here, we're just going to push this till we can't see it anymore. And this is just a really easy, non-specific, number-based way of doing this, and you're going to still end up with this looking really good. So you got to be careful when you get from this view. We're just going to push this far enough. You might have to do it in a couple chunks. The computer froze here just a second. There it goes. Okay. All right, so there. Again, you just got to persevere. So it looks like we need to move it just a hair more. So I'm going to push it back. And I did it in a bunch of chunks. And so now you can see that is set in there really nice, okay? And then I'm going to go get a dishwasher. So you're going to go to the Google Drive folder, SketchUp Downloads, Appliances. You're going to find that dishwasher, and you're just going to put those in the best you can. I'm running out of time on what I'm allotted for my video here, so work on that and get all the base cabinets, appliances, countertops, and sink done.